Think about, but so many of us take having access to food whenever we want for granted, right? The idea of 3 square meals a day seems just so ingrained into our lifestyle, but that is not the reality for so many families here in North Alabama specifically. And so today we have Fran and Hallie here to share how they are now working to change that. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. It's always an honor. We're excited to chat again. Just such an important topic. Miss Fran, I want to start with you because again, you're very active, of course, at Manna House. For those unfamiliar, walk us through. I mean, again, these are families here in our area, in our neighborhoods, our own backyards, dealing with food scarcity.
Well, you know, it's not a problem that you decide you're going to adopt.
Yeah.
It just happens. So maybe you had some hours cut at work, or maybe you have somebody in your family who's sick, not at their best, not able to go to work full time, and you rely on that income. So suddenly you are the person that needs the food. And so they come and they get in line just to come and have extra vegetables, fresh fruits, meats, bakery items, maybe it's diapers and wipes. They just need some type of help, or maybe they just need to feed their pet. And so we want to be there for those families, because when they get on their feet, they're always great to come back and help.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to you mentioned that, because I think a lot of people don't realize sometimes people are coming by just for an interim period, like you said, just because of it. It's not necessarily always as many recurring people there at Manna House.
That's correct. In fact, about 50% of the people who come each night are people who've never been there before.
Wow.
So it's a very quick get help, get on your feet, and then have a give back.
Yeah, and again, we know that you are changing lives in that process. And Hallie, I want to bring you in as well, because we know that the incredible team at Bank Independent is working to make this possible. Kind of walk me through how you've since partnered again with Manna House, and what the volunteer process now looks like here in North Alabama.
So Bank Independent exists across a 7-county footprint. So we go all the way from Franklin and Lauderdale all the way to Madison County. And so we've been partnering with Manna House for a number of years now, I would say, right, Fran? And it's partners like Manna House and people like Fran who answer the yes that God calls you to do to make a positive difference. And so our foundation was established back in 2011 when the dramatic tornadoes came through. And we basically just filled a need. There were needs in the community that were not being met. And Bank Independent was founded almost 80 years ago on a need that was not met. And we stepped in to make a positive difference. And our way of making a positive difference is primarily through the financial industry, but we do it a lot deeper. We've got great customer service, and we've got a great amount of team members who want to kind of step into the call of action and make a difference.
Yeah, and we know that you guys are doing just that, especially and over the next few weeks and months. Kind of walk me through what the donation process will look like, how people can get involved. To our viewers watching, what do we need to know?
Yeah, so we've got about 2 more weeks left in our inaugural Family and Food Share. You can drop off non-perishable food items to any of our 34 sales offices across our footprint, as well as baby diapers, and we will make sure that those items go to this share partner in our community. So that all the items that we receive will go to Manna House in Madison County.
Thank you.
So grateful for it. Again, it's going to stay local. We do want to stress, and it's so incredible. And you mentioned non-perishable food items, Ms. Fran. I want to bring it back to you because you're a creative. I'm sure you've seen it all. What are kind of some popular? I mean, we know kind of the canned green beans and whatnot, but what do the families really just stay loving there at Manna House?
Mac and cheese and boxed instant potatoes. They love those. That's a quick meal to fix after work, and when you're trying to get your kids fed, always need mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese and boxed potatoes. You heard it here first. Again, you can drop those at any Bank Independent location the next 2 weeks, you said, right, Hallie?
Yes.
Wonderful. And just as we wrap up here again, ladies, too, Ms. Fran, we'll probably end again with a note from you, saying when you have been working with Manna House for so long, what have you seen, and what is it like for you as a volunteer to see these lives being transformed here in our area? You know,
it's very encouraging. It inspires me every day to see people come together as a community, all ages, all faiths, all cultures, just to make a difference in the life of somebody who's in crisis. And it's very, very encouraging when you get to see them come back and do their give back to the community. Yeah. It's very rewarding.
You know that so often they are on the other side now, helping others in the shoes that they were once in. Ladies, thank you so much for who you are, for what you're doing. Hallie, we'll wrap with you. Tell us one more time, exact details, dates, times, locations, everything we need to know to be part.
Absolutely. So you can drop off any non-perishable food items or baby diapers to any of our 34 sales offices across our footprint, and we will be taking them for the next 2 weeks.
Wonderful. You see those details there on the screen. Fran, Hallie, thank you again so much. You keep doing what you're doing. Honored to be part. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.